Hey everybody, it's Dave Kettner here on a Wednesday. It is September 10th, 2014. We are here to talk about some Facebook advertising secrets with you here today, and also about the social secrets course that has launched last Friday and actually going to be closing in a little more than 48 hours from now. So we want to talk about that, the benefits of that, and how that could help you and your business. So Peter Carr, are you there with us?
I am. Thanks, Dave. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, busy as always, and excited about this webinar. Excited about sharing with people what we've been doing a little bit with our own Facebook stuff, and sharing with people what works. And how about yourself? What's been going on?
Like running through a store with my hair on fire. I've just been working as hard and as fast as I can, so it's all good. Very excited about what we got here.
I agree. It's a nice analogy there. I don't know if I felt like that. If I run around my hair on fire, I don't think it would burn that long. But it's been quite busy around here. But exciting with everything we have going on in business, and before you know it, the holiday is going to be here too. So and a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about now with these Facebook tactics you can implement directly for the holidays, and we really feel quadruple your sales. So exciting stuff we got going on here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to our PowerPoint. We have a presentation that we've put together here today, and I'll go over what we're going to be talking about. And also, those of you guys that stick on to the end here that are catching this call live, we're going to have a little special bonus opportunity for you, and I'll tell you about that here as we get into a little bit what the schedule, what's going to happen with our presentation. So let me switch over to our PowerPoint here. And Peter, let me know when you see that come up.
You're good to go.
All right, well, let's get started then. So again, this is our Facebook Social Secrets webinar. It's September 10th, 2014. Yes, we are recording this, so if you guys want to be able to catch this, you'll be able to catch it again. And we're going to be talking through some of these things quickly because we do have a lot to talk about today, and I also want to make sure that we are answering questions. I am actually enabling the chat box right now. You guys can start putting your questions in there as we go. We will be answering questions at the very end about some of the techniques that we're talking about, and also about the Social Secrets course. And we really want to get into that because, again, we only have a little more than 2 days before that closes. And this recording will only be up until the course closes. So I guess the recording will be up for about 50 hours. And so take advantage of this while you can, and also the opportunity that is involved with Social Secrets. So as you see here with Facebook advertising tips and strategies, we're going to talk about Social Secrets questions answered, and also extra bonus at the end of the webinar, which should be worth $100 to you if you're able to take advantage of that. So I would highly suggest stick on to the end of the call so you can find out what that's all about. All right, the webinar agenda for today, we're going to talk a little bit about getting started with Facebook advertising. And in that, we're going to be talking about setting up Facebook ads through your Facebook fan page. And we're going to be talking about Leadpages, which is a online software tool which helps us build easy landing pages. And we're going to throw out there some secret Facebook tips and strategies. All this stuff that we're going to be sharing with you today is things that you can really take and run with it. The tips that we've been sharing, tips that and strategies that the Social Secrets pre-launch videos have been sharing about, or the launch videos, I should say, is amazing stuff. I mean, you can take it and you can have a great business, just amazing promotions with it. With that said, there's going to be reasons why you want to get the Social Secrets course, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. We will go over the Social Secrets course, talk about what it entails. There is 8 training models and modules involved with the course. It comes with tools, it comes with templates, proven templates that these guys they say that they've spent over $8 million testing, and I really believe it because they do a lot of stuff with Facebook advertising, and so that's just stuff that we don't have to do. It's proven templates to work. And also the bonuses and guarantees that come with the course, and also with the Kettner team bonuses that we are offering for you guys when you purchase through our link. And the special $100 Facebook ads bonus offer. And again, stick on to the very end here. We're going to tell you how you can take advantage of that. And basically, it's just a way to thank you for being on our call, and also to give you an opportunity to get started with Facebook ads right away. We'll tell you what that is all about, and that will be a limited basis. So be sure to stick on at the end to hear about what that's all about. I do want to throw a sales disclaimer out because we have, I know we have a lot of people that are actually on our team that have worked with us before in the past, and some of you guys will know some of this information, sales stuff that we're going to talk about. There's other people that maybe that they don't know us yet, so I do want to throw the sales disclaimer out there, and I'm just going to read it out. In this presentation, we'll be referencing sales figures that have been achieved that do not reflect the average user. Average users do not implement what it usually takes to become successful, nor take the massive action that is needed for success. This presentation is therefore not a prediction of success or income levels that you can achieve, as you would have to take the action needed to succeed yourself. So just want to throw it out there. Peter and I are definitely not the average users. We take this business, we do what we can to make things happen, and our results have proven that. With that said, I'll show you some of the things that we have been able to accomplish over the last year or so. So who are we? In case you do not know who we are, I just wanted to give you a little introduction about myself, my wife, Peter, and Jerry, the three of us who are working together with promoting Social Secrets and the different things that we're doing with Facebook advertising. Mary and Dave Kettner, that's my wife up there on the right. You saw me a little bit in the beginning of the presentation here. That's us actually in Hawaii, enjoying the fruits of our labor that we are able to do with this business. Really our second home. We love Hawaii, and eventually we'll have a place out there. Basically, I've been an internet marketer since 1998, started way back when, and have done tons of things since then. But mainly, you know, I have not had my own business my own products to very recently. I'll tell you that in a second. I have created a 7-figure business with affiliate marketing and network marketing. Two of which things, or I should say one, I do not do network marketing anymore. I do believe it is a flawed system. There's lots of holes in that kind of marketing, and I just like to control my own destiny. So we do not do network marketing anymore. Obviously, we do some affiliate marketing, and promoting Social Secrets is a part of that. We promote things that work for us, and then love to share and teach that to others. So we have done great things with that. We have created a multiple $million-dollar business now, selling our own products on Amazon. I was able to, I should say that, my wife and I were both able to accomplish that together in our first 7 months from the Amazing Academy system, which you'll see me refer to as ASM, Amazing Selling Machine is another name for that as well. Through that system, we've been able to accumulate or generate massive success, and that we actually started in October of last year. And as you can see my sales numbers down below there, that's a screenshot that I took today, just a few hours ago, and that is, actually it didn't show the dates in there, but it's actually from November 11th of 2013 through today. So exactly 10 months worth of data right there. We've done almost $1.2 million in sales on Amazon, and that is from that ASM course that we have learned, and now we are actually teaching many of you actually that are on this call that are on our team how to do the same thing. Anyone that's actually interested in that course will be launching again for the 4th time in October, and if you're on in our team, on our list, and that sort of thing, you'll be learning about that as well. And that's things that if you don't know about it, you're going to want to look into that, because that is part of what we're talking about here, how to market online and how to use Facebook ads. If you don't have your own products, that would be a great thing that you would want to eventually get. And we've been able to scale our product business now using our Facebook advertising, learning from Ezra and Justin, who is through Social Secrets. We've implemented some of the things that we have learned from them. And just so you know, this Social Secrets course, even though it was launched prior in January of this year, it was not with Ezra and Justin. And it was, in my opinion, not a very good course. They have really enhanced that now, so it really is what we believe to be an awesome course because of these gentlemen. With that said, it's a brand new course, so I expect it to be awesome, and they're going to have to deliver on that, and that's why there's a guarantee. So if for some reason, I doubt it, but if there's some reason that it isn't, you can always get your money back from it, and so could we, because we're actually purchasing it as just as well. Peter Carr. This is Peter Carr up there on the right. He, as you saw, he was introduced there in the beginning of the call, and he is a seasoned sales and marketing professional. And Peter, do you actually want to say? Why don't you tell us here about yourself?
Dave, you're doing fine. You go right ahead. Just read that
okay.
Right there. It's
all right. Well, Peter wrote this, so this is really him and his speaking. Seasoned sales and marketing professional with a background in financial services and investing. That's what he did prior to marketing online. He has created multiple $1 million businesses. You know, I I wrote that for multi-million dollar business, but you haven't actually quite got there, as you see from his sales figures before. He will be there very, very soon, because I left it in there, Peter, because it's the numbers that you've been doing that if you take it over a 12-month period, you are at a multi-million dollar business. So he's using the same program that we learned from. In fact, Peter was a part of it before I ever heard about it, and that's the ASM program I was telling you about. And also, he is excited about Ezra and Justin's teaching, because he knows that he's going to skyrocket his Amazon sales with Facebook advertising. And we took a screenshot down there below, and his dates are actually showing. It's from September 10th of last year to September 10th of this year. And over that 12-month span, he's done just about $750,000 selling on Amazon. And his units are much more, but he sells products that are about half the price of what I'm selling. So it's just we sell different products, but he's having huge amounts of success, and obviously Peter knows what he's talking about. And Jerry Kirk. Now, Jerry is not on this call with us today. He is actually in the process of traveling for his consulting business, actually. And there's a little bit about Jerry. He's an expert in shifting organizations, teams, and individuals from overwhelmed to satisfying work that gets astonishing results, including productivity that increases 2 to 4 times. And in our bonuses, you'll see that this is some of the things that Jerry is offering in our bonuses that will help you with these things as well, increase your own productivity. He's a trained professional coach with 20 years in the IT sector, and he applies lean startup, agile, and Kanban methods to spur the innovation, which again, the Kanban is part of our bonuses. And he works with large enterprises, including Bank of America and Rackspace, as well as tech startups and nonprofits and governments. So Jerry knows what he's talking about, and like I said, 2 of the bonuses are directly from him, and things that we can learn directly from Jerry, and things that I'm excited about learning as well, because I know that will help myself, and then Peter, I think, feels the same way, that Jerry brings a lot to our table and will help us in our own individual businesses. I'm sorry, there's Jerry Kirk. And okay, so let's get into why Facebook advertising. Why are we talking about Facebook advertising? What's all the buzz about? You know, what's so important about Facebook advertising? Well, let's look at some numbers here. First of all, the total number of monthly active Facebook users. Now, this is worldwide, obviously. That's a very big number. 1.3 trillion, I believe, is what that number is. And is that correct, Peter? Did I write that number right?
Billion.
Billion, thank you. I was like, wait a second, we don't have a trillion people. I was like, wait a second, those numbers are not right. Thank you. I do make mistakes very often. 1.3 billion users that Facebook currently has that we have access to through advertising. The number of mobile Facebook users is 680 million people. Just a little more than half of the overall users are accessing from their mobile phones. Total number of minutes spent on Facebook each month from these users is 640 million minutes. How many of those minutes do you take up, Peter? I'm not sure. I don't take up that many minutes, but that's a lot of minutes of time there.
A lot of minutes.
So let's see, the percentage of all Facebook users who log in at any given day. So almost 1 out of every 2 people will log into their Facebook account every single day. So of that 1.3 billion, then you're looking at about half of that logging into their account every single day. Average time spent on Facebook per visit. So of that, every time you're coming on there, 18 minutes that you're spending per visit, not per day, per visit. So anyway, that's some really interesting information. And of course, if there's that many people that are on a platform, we can utilize that to advertise to those people. And what's great about Facebook, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, but is the specific targeting of those people. So we're not going off, we don't care about the masses of numbers. We care about what those people are interested in. Are they interested in certain things that are, people that are buying our product are interested in? The target age group, certain countries. There's so many different demographic information that we can target specifically with Facebook that has never been seen before on any kind of advertising platform there is. So for example, if you were to advertise for the Super Bowl, you put a Super Bowl commercial, you're spending millions of dollars on a Super Bowl commercial for 30 seconds, and it's just general, right? It's going out to everybody. You don't know what kind of draw you're going to get. With Facebook, you can specifically target certain individuals and have direct relevance on what you're selling that has direct relevance with what you're selling and has greater impact on your sales and conversions. So why Facebook advertising? Well, first of all, this can help build your brand and your business, whatever you're promoting, with your Facebook fan page. Everything on Facebook starts with your fan page. Okay, you create a page. It's very simple, very easy to do. In fact, one of the launch videos, I think was I don't know if it was the first or second one, but that they walked you through. I think Ezra walked you through how to easily put up a Facebook. No, maybe it was Matt. I can't remember, but it's just very simple. Takes a few minutes, and it's a free way to communicate with your customers. Connect with people. You can connect with people who like your page. You can create several ads and target based on location, demographics, and interest. Again, it's very specific things that you can target people with, and you connect with the people that are on your page. You can engage your audience. You post quality updates and promote your posts with ads to engage your customers and their friends. Again, all things that you want to do with your business and what it takes to usually sell products nowadays. You can get leads, make sales, and use specific targeting, which we said I'm going to keep on talking about this over and over. That's just the key with Facebook, is very specific targeting for best results. So Facebook advertising. Again, we're going to really get through these steps here very quickly. You can watch the recording. It will be up for just over 48 hours, but you might want to take some notes here, and it's going to be the steps for setting up your Facebook fan page and getting engagement and likes to that page. And in a minute, I'm going to show you that Peter and I actually have just recently put up 2 fan pages that we were testing, and we followed these exact same steps, and you'll see some of the results that we had here in a minute. But the first step is to set up your fan page. And again, I'm not going to go through the specific details of how to do that because this is just going to go very quickly here. But you can easily go into your Facebook account, go to Pages and create a page, and follow that video that Matt put up with how to do a fan page. But the key things you want to have in that fan page is you want to have your main keyword in the title. So whatever you're calling that fan page, that main keyword that you're going to be promoting your products or business, or you're going for customers, leads, that sort of thing, you want to have the main keyword in your title. Add images. You of course need images on your page. You want to have your main image up, you want to have a sub image, and you want to add some images throughout your different posts, and that's the next part, which you want to make sure you add 4 to 5 content posts that are focused on your main topic, your main keyword that you're talking about. So that's where you need to start with your Facebook fan page. It won't take you that long. The content posts, you can actually go through and do a search online, do a Google search, and find other people that are posting information about your keyword, and you can include that into your Facebook fan page. If you're doing that, you can just give credit back to that where you got that information from, or you can create it yourself however you want to do it. You can get pictures that are already posted. It does not take that long to fill this in. And then as maintenance, you're going to go through and you're going to put up a few posts every single day, or at least 2 to 4 posts a week. But this is stuff that you can do on autopilot, and there's different tools that you can use actually that will do that for you. That's stuff that we'll talk about as we get into our training for our bonus training in the course as we do go through the Social Secrets course. Step 2 is begin a like campaign. By that we mean a campaign that you're paying for through Facebook, and again we're going to be showing you how to do all this stuff, but you're going to be paying to get likes to your page. Okay, you're going to be setting up several Facebook ads to get page likes. Okay, this is important. First, you have to have step 1 done first, because you're not going to have people liking your page until you actually have some content for them to like. So you're going to have that content in there, and then we're going to pay not very much. We're going to start with very little money, just so you know. It does not take much money to do this, but we're going to set up several Facebook ads to get the page likes. It's called our like campaign. You're going to find from those several ones that are winning image ads, that are winning images that are working for you based on your keywords, and you're going to keep note of that because you're going to be using them again later. And we're always going to be split testing demographics to find out winners to scale. Okay, again, I'm going to be going through this really fast, but these are things that are really important when doing all this type of Facebook advertising. We're going to make sure we're going to split test. We're always trying to find the best possible images that are converting. There are our titles, our content, many different things we're going to test. So whether more women like the page, men like the page, what their age groups are, what part of the country from, what countries they're from, what are their likes, what are the things they like to do, what are books they like to read. There's so many different things to target that if I were to get into that right now, it would overwhelm you. And that's why we do things like buy courses and training to learn from people that are doing this correctly, because when you do it correctly, not only are you going to get more sales and leads and customers from it, but you're also going to save a lot of money so you don't have to do all that yourself. And then the last one is to build to at least 300 plus likes before we do step 3. Okay, so that like campaign, we're going to build 300 plus likes. Now you can share this with some of your friends and family and whatnot. Some people will start liking the page, but the majority of our likes are going to come from people that are specifically looking for the main content that you're advertising, or what your Facebook page is about. Step 3 is you're going to create a page post engagement. What that means basically is we're going to boost several of your posts that you put on your page, and after our like campaign, we're going to start engaging your fans. We're going to have them start commenting on your content. We're going to start having them discuss different things, liking different content. This is all important to Facebook, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes here, why. So we're going to create that engagement of your fan page and different posts and things like that. Step 4 is now where we're going to start setting up our sales funnel. And what do we mean by that? We're going to be using Leadpages to set up our product or lead funnel. It really depends, what your main focus is here. Are you advertising for a product that you're selling on Amazon, for example, or are you promoting a brick and mortar business where you're looking for leads for your business? Whatever it is that you're promoting, whatever it is that you are marketing or doing Facebook ads for, you're going to set up Leadpage to set up a funnel to be able to collect the different things that you need, whether it be the sale or whether it be a lead. Okay? And to get that, you want to give something of value. Now, this might not be new information. I'm sure you probably have heard from this, especially if you've been following the launch videos that have been out. We want to give something of value. So, for example, if we're talking about a product, we're looking at like a coupon code. If you've already launched a product, you might be looking to give like a 30% off coupon for a Bluetooth mini speaker that you might be selling. If you're launching your product for the first time, you might be wanting to give it a product away for $1 or even free. That will sell really quickly. That would be your funnel. To get that coupon code, you would be asking them for their information. So they would be providing you their name and their email, or maybe just their email. Why? Because that will be very valuable down the road when you have a list of buyers, a list of people that are interested in your products. And that's stuff that we're going to talk about down the road. But it's very important to be able to to collect their information so you can then use it to further market and communicate with your customers. Another example is if you're just looking to get leads. So for example, for this Facebook advertising that Peter and I have been working on, Jerry, we might offer the top 10 best kept Facebook advertising secrets. It could be a little video course, it could be a ebook, it could be a PDF. Whatever, it's something of value that our people that we're advertising to would be interested in, and therefore they'd be willing to give us their contact information. This is step 4. This is the sales funnel that we'd be setting up for our advertising. Step 5 is to create the Facebook ads in the Ads Manager. Now, if you don't know what an Ads Manager is, again, we're not going to be getting into this. This is just stuff that you are probably going to want to learn because these are things that you're going to need to know. So I'm starting to open your eyes, hopefully, if you've never seen this before, of things that are there that you're going to need to learn, because this is stuff that the course is going to go through. This is stuff that we're going to be going through, and we're going to be going through things in detail to make sure that it's step by step by step that you're doing everything correctly and getting the most bang for your buck. So create Facebook ads in the Ads Manager. With that, we're going to use the banner tool for creating great images. Now, if you guys haven't downloaded the free banner tool that was offered in video 1 of the Social Secrets launch videos, highly suggest as soon as this call is over to get over there and download that, because first of all, after Friday, if you don't purchase Social Secrets, you're not going to have access to that free tool. If you do purchase, if you do just go download that tool now, you'll have lifetime access to it. Okay, you can use that. Peter and I both used that when we were doing ads for promoting Social Secrets. If you purchase Social Secrets, you will get the Banner Machine Elite tool, which is that much more powerful and has that many more templates that have been proven to work. Banner tool is very powerful because these guys have proven through tons of spend that it works. It's something that you're going to want to use too. Use specific targets or keyword groups. For example, with our Facebook advertising, when we're advertising for our Facebook ads page, we were looking for people that were interested in advertising online. Okay, people that maybe were interested in online marketing or internet marketing. Okay, those are Facebook groups that were hitting targets, but also keyword groups would maybe be fans of somebody who actually would be marketers. For example, a gentleman that I follow. His name is Frank Kern. Big internet marketer, highly successful. He has a following of people. We targeted Frank Kern and his followers. That's an example of a keyword group. Okay, so things that we're going to be talking about later. We're going to start by bidding high, and we'll lower over time. Facebook, again, this is actually, I should put this in one of the secrets. This is actually a secret tip. Make sure you write this down. Facebook will give you a manual bidding option. And it'll give you a range of what it is. If you go on the low end of the range, you're not going to get much traffic. If you go on the high end of the range, you'll get the most that they say. If you bid above what they actually have as the high range, so for example, let's say the range is 25 cents to 65 cents. If you bid above 65 cents, say 70 cents, you're going to do better than just bidding 65 cents. Why? Because everyone's going to bid 65 cents on the high end. You want to go above what they're going to bid. You're going to get more traffic, thus better conversions, thus better conversion rate, thus paying less over time. Trust me, it works. Write that one down. That is probably worth the call in itself for just being on this call. That also works for Amazon as well, just so you know, if people that are advertising on Amazon. Well, Amazon does not tell you what the high amount is. You have to figure that out on your own. Be sure that the text in any images that you're using on Facebook advertising is less than 20%. Okay, you can't have more than 20% of an image with text in it, otherwise otherwise Facebook will deny your ad. You'll have to put a different image in there. Okay, and there's tools that we can use as well that can determine if it's 20% or less, and that stuff we'll get in later in the bonuses. And step 6, monitor and adjust. This is our last step. This is actually very important, especially with Facebook. First of all, you want to make sure you're always split testing to find the winning images. And I mentioned this before, but this is where he wrote it. Titles, sales copy, targets, keywords, demographics, etc. There's more. In fact, just in the demographics, there's a huge amount of assortment of stuff there. And also with Facebook, it's very important that you're rotating new images to keep fresh. And the reason is, if you think about it, if you go on your Facebook page and you're always seeing the same ad, the same picture there every single day, are you going to click on it? You know, you're either going to click on it the first few times you see it, or you're never going to click on it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're rotating those images to catch new people, and also so they don't have what's called banner blindness, which is they don't actually even really see that ad anymore because they've seen it so many times. So those are our 6 steps. I'm going to give you an example of what one of the ones that I just worked on. Peter worked on his own. We put in here the one that I was working on. And the title of my Facebook fan page, which many of you on this call maybe came through that page and already has seen it or even liked that page already, is called Promote Your Business with Facebook Advertising. Now, what's my main keyword in there? There's a few different things I'm working on. Promote your business, also Facebook advertising, because there's 2 different things that we're trying to hit there. Facebook advertising, but some people don't even know about Facebook advertising or what that could do for their business. So it was kind of a tough market to hit. It's not very specific as if a product would be if we had a very narrowed down product like a Bluetooth mini speaker system. This one's a little bit more difficult. Okay, so anyway, what we were able to accomplish was, first of all, we started it on August 20th. Okay, so it's only been 3 weeks since we started the page. So started the page on August 20th. That's when we put I created the page and made the first post. All right, we followed the step-by-step process I just showed you in the previous 6 steps. By following that process, I personally, with that page, was able to create I think that's the amount I had right before this call, 3,450 likes in less than 2 weeks. I really hit this hard solidly for 2 weeks. The first week, it takes a little bit of time to get some traction. It takes a little time to build up the ads and the traction when Facebook's trying to figure out what you're doing. And we were able to accomplish that over 2 weeks. Now, of those, the people are like, oh, well, Dave, you have so many friends. Okay, yeah, that's true. But I only had 120 of those friends account for of those likes. So over 3,300 of those people came from people that I do not know. All right, only 120 of those people that are actually friends with me on Facebook. So that was all from the like campaign, the engagement campaign, and the ads themselves. Okay, so that was a very successful campaign. From that as well, we're able to create leads with Leadpage funnel. So we're able to collect email addresses. We obviously build people to our social secrets page, and we've already gotten sales from that. So it was a highly successful campaign. And you can see down below there is a little picture of the top of our Facebook page that we have. It has a little, like kind of like a little shopping store on Facebook, which is what our advertising really is. And I have my little ninja guy, because we have our ninja techniques that we're always teaching you guys and giving you special tips and tricks. And this is really interesting too. Our page reach. Now, some of you guys might not know what page reach is, but I'll tell you that in a second. Page reach of it should be of over. Sorry, I misprint there. Of over 1 million people on Facebook. What page reach means, and I don't know if you can really see it, but down over here in this image ad, over the last week we built 465,000 plus post reach. Okay, of that reach, basically what it means is all of our fans that like our page and their friends. Okay, so basically 2 degrees of separation is really what it is. You have your people that liked your page and the people that are friends with those people who like your page. Because when you post something or have them engage, not only do they see the page, but all of their friends see the page in their news feed. Highly, highly important, and something that we'll be talking about more later. Page reach. It makes a huge, huge deal. Peter, real quick, can you tell us the success you had with your page? It's very similar to mine, I believe.
It is, Dave, and most of what I learned, we muddled through this together, so I appreciate you sharing your expertise with me as well. I did manage to get over 1.5 million in reach, and over 3,600 likes during the same time span. So the things you shared with me work exceptionally well. And for everybody out there listening, I really do hope that you wrote down the one that Dave just shared with you about bidding on your keywords or on your ads. The price that you put on your on the bid. That one tip alone will save you enough money to recover the cost of the program, probably within the first month or two of advertising. It's the little things, and I hope you can appreciate by now that Dave is exceedingly transparent, always honest, always upright in the information that he shares with you. There is never any smoke being blown at you or big tall stories that aren't true in reality. And some of the tidbits that you just got in that very quick breeze through those steps and what he and I accomplished over the last few weeks here, there were some golden nuggets in there worth their weight in gold, so to speak. So tremendous job, Dave. Thanks. Your insight is always crushingly valuable and very accurate and upright. So thanks. You're doing a great job, buddy.
Well, I appreciate that, Peter, and I appreciate you giving me a break there so I can take a little drink of my energy drink that I have over here, because I don't want my voice going out, which does sometimes happen on these calls. But yes, we are, like I said, we're talking through this very quickly. It's a lot of information. But again, I really want to open your eyes to what's out there and what is going to be important for you to learn, because that is going to make a huge difference in your business, especially when you know what you're doing. So let's move on to our next slide here, and that's where we're going to be talking about lead pages. Okay, so what is lead pages? Basically, it's a way to create and deploy landing pages in minutes. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to be dealing with code and dealing with stuff I don't know how to do. Just so you know, I'm not a very technical person. I'll give you a quick little story here. I had a friend of mine ask me to do a video testimonial on Amazon, and I could not figure it out. Okay? I can put a video on a page sometimes, but I couldn't figure out how to put it on Amazon. Go figure. I'm not the most technical person. I'm definitely not the most smartest person. And as Peter just shared, his stats were better than mine. So you see Peter's smarter than me even with this stuff. So anyway, lead pages. Create and deploy landing pages in minutes. Okay. They have over 70 plus different landing page templates. Some of you guys have already seen landing pages. Those of you that have not yet, we will talk about this as we go into our bonuses. We'll be using them and teaching you guys how to use them as well, and so will the course of Social Secrets as well. They will do the complete hosting of your pages for you. If you want to host it onto your own pages, and you know how to do that, you can do that as well. And it also makes tabs on Facebook for you as well. You can redirect your web traffic in just a few clicks. You can do everything without touching a line of code. I mean, that's one of my favorite things. Just point, click, and just you go through and just type the text and edit image. It's very, very simple. You do everything. That's twice. See how important? I'll tell you, the code is so important. I put it in there twice. I don't want to touch code. Again, you can make Facebook tabs, and you can make it mobile friendly as well. So people that are on their phones all those people, those stats that we said that there was almost half the people were on their phones a day, they can access and see your go through your funnel as well. And it has built-in split testing, which is totally important when we're talking about Facebook advertising and sales in general. So split testing is very important. Leadpages, we'll get into that in much more detail. You can go to it at leadpages.com if you want to check it out today. Okay, some of the Facebook secrets that I want to give to you guys today, in addition to things that we've already talked about throughout the other slides. Those of you guys that don't know, ever heard of this, Facebook has something that's called EdgeRank. EdgeRank is very important. I just learned this very recently, and it's something that made total sense to me, and I'll tell you why in a second. EdgeRank basically is an algorithm developed by Facebook to govern what is displayed and how high on the news feed. Okay, obviously it's important. If you want to be able, your people, your fans, your friends, to be able to see what it is you want them to see, you need to have a high EdgeRank. Otherwise, they will never see it. So let me show you what we're talking about here. This is something we recommend, so you can start building that EdgeRank. And everyone that has a Facebook account, whether you have fan pages, whether you have groups, whether you have a product or no product, everyone has an EdgeRank score. Okay, very important to know. And I'm going to share with you something in a minute, which will be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Here's something we tell you that you should do. Post 10 content posts. Okay, content is just things that would be of interest to the people that you're posting to. Okay, not asking them for anything for business, not asking them for something that you want to sell. Not, I mean, it could just be something you're talking about with your friends. Maybe you're posting the dust storm that just came through Phoenix last week, and I threw a picture up there of this huge clouds about ready to clobber us in the middle of the street. Okay, that's a content post. That's a picture. You're going to get some engagement from that. Do those kind of posts, or even just, I mean, any kind of encouragement or positive things that you can post on your Facebook fan page. You want to do those kind of 10 posts for every 4 business posts that you do. So obviously a lot more regular content posts than business posts. And then for for all 10 to 4, 1 money post. In other words, somewhere where you're actually asking for a sale of something. So as you see, out of 15 posts, only 1 is going to be something where you're asking for a sale. Now I'm sure that you've seen people, and I am very guilty of this, where people are just always sell, buy this, buy that. It's called self-promoting. It kills your EdgeRank to the point where eventually you're posting this stuff and people don't see it anyway. So you're not getting any engagement. People are not liking it. And you're like, well, why are people not buying my products? They're not even liking my thing. It's because your EdgeRank is so bad that people aren't even seeing it anymore. And then some of the people, maybe some friends that you have that are on your Facebook page, or just friends is Facebook, not a page, but your normal personal timeline, where you see them get tons and tons of engagement. People have all kinds of posts and all kinds of likes. It's because they're just having conversations with people, which is what social media is all supposed to be about, right? That is because they don't self-promote anything, But those are the type of people that could put a post up 1 out of every 15, and they would get huge traction from it because they have high EdgeRank. With that said, you probably don't want to really post things on your Facebook personal timeline. You want to do it on your business pages. Again, things that I've been learning the hard way, because now I've been building up over time. When I was promoting some network marketing stuff and other things, I was putting things on my personal page. I was wondering why I was not getting many people engaged, and it was because I had a lower EdgeRank, because I killed myself with it. So anyway, we're not doing that anymore. So do not and notice I put all caps. That's because it's highly important. Do not self-promote. Do not post self-promotions often on personal timeline. This will kill your EdgeRank. Okay, you can build it back up again, but it's going to take a lot more time than what it took you to kill it. Follow the 4 steps to build your EdgeRank. Engage with your fan. When I say follow the 4 steps to build your EdgeRank, it should be follow the 6 steps. I apologize. I was thinking, what was the 4 steps? 6 steps that we talked about before. Those 6 steps we talked about with your fan page, building your like campaign, your engagement campaign, your Facebook fan page, and the lead funnel. That's what's going to help build your EdgeRank, as well as posting things that are not business related and just interacting with people, really, putting some interesting things up there. Engage with your fans with comments and likes. So when they're responding to you, or they're posting stuff on their pages or their personal things, engage with them. Comment with them, like their stuff. This all will add to your EdgeRank. Engage with your personal friends, non-business wise. Okay, so if they're not talking about business, then don't bring business into the mix. Okay, if they're talking about the weather, you comment back on the weather. If they're talking about their daughter's birthday party, you say something about their daughter's birthday party. Okay, it's just being friends. All right. I don't know about you, Peter, but this was a huge aha for me very recently, and I'm working hard now to increase my EdgeRank.
Very much. The engagement of people is so crucial to your EdgeRank. Putting up things like, hey, we just saw this picture of a duck trying to waddle across the highway with little babies behind it. What would you call the caption page, or something like any way that you can engage people with things that are not directly related to your business that you would find of interest if you were just scrolling through your Facebook, your own page. Think about the things that you like and go ahead and put those up and get other people to interact with you. Every time someone replies, reply back. Every time someone puts a post in there, not every, but engage. It's a dramatic score with the EdgeRank, and it caught me off guard too, Dave. Very crucial information.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I would say that the majority of people that are advertising on Amazon on Facebook, do not know that critical information, and are killing their EdgeRank, and they're not getting the impact, they're not getting the traction that they would if they knew these key secrets right here. So again, I hope whether you purchase Social Secrets or not, I mean, I hope that you guys follow some of these things that we're taking here, and you're going to have tremendous success because you are. Okay, some more Facebook secrets. Build your lead list during your like campaign. So when you are actually paying for your like campaign, you can build a lead list at the same time. And I learned this yesterday. Again, Peter and I both believe, and Peter, correct me if I'm wrong, that we go out and we spend money on training to learn things that we need to know, or to better our own knowledge, or continually learning updates of things that are changing. I'm always in the process of learning. I'm always in the process of buying courses because I know that there's smarter people out there in the world that know these things that I want to implement into my own business. With that said, I purchased another course because I wanted to learn more things about what they were teaching. I just learned this yesterday, that you can, and these are things that we just built our list. We spent a few $1,000s to build our Facebook like campaigns with the new pages that I just showed you there before, and I was not incorporating these to our like pages. We could actually set up our like, and I'm not going to show you how to do it now, but you can set up your like campaign so when they like your page, they are redirected to wherever you want them redirected to. You could have them redirected right to a lead page where, where you're talking about what something you're offering them for free, and then right away you're getting their email address or their contact information. Did you know that, Peter? I just learned it yesterday.
No, I did not. So I am very, very glad I'm here today, and I learned that too. Your original concept of always being a student, I think, is exceptional. I'm constantly looking to learn more. There's a little statement I learned a long time ago that says, "Don't let what you think you know keep you from learning what you need to know." And so I always want to learn. And with this business, things are constantly evolving. The original Social Secrets course came out in January. And there were so many changes from Facebook. It's completely changed now. So always be a student. Dave, that's dramatic info. I'm going to need the full details on that later.
Definitely, and everybody that's on this call, of course, anyone that is on our team that joins our team through Social Secrets will be learning this information. So things that could, again, have a tremendous impact on your business. So yeah, definitely, Peter, I can tell you that right after the call. Everyone else is going to have to wait a little bit. Anyway, again, this is what I was talking about here. Use your like campaign to get leads from Leadpages posts to begin collecting emails. Okay, that's exactly what I was just saying. There's a way to do that through Leadpages, and I don't believe that Leadpages makes that very obvious. Offer something of value in exchange for email. This is highly important. I mean, you think about all the times that you guys have given your emails. There is very little. Am I still connected, Peter? Because I see that I joined again, looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about, but I can still hear you and I can still see it, so not sure.
I was trying to put my my wife's account here because she's busy, so she's not here, so I can actually answer questions while while you were talking, different things like that in the chat box there, but it logged in as me for some reason. But the good thing is it didn't kick me off, so that's a good thing. Okay, if for some reason you lose me, just make sure you say something, Peter, and then I'll fix it. But yeah, you want to offer something of value in exchange for the email, because if you're not giving something of value, there's no reason why they should give you your email address. So these are things that we're going to be talking about, teaching you how to do that successfully. Give away your best content for free before selling them. And if you guys really think about it, this is exactly what Peter and I are doing with you right now. All right, this is exactly what Matt, Jason, and Ezra and Justin are doing. We're giving away our best content for free. Why? Well, for one, I personally, and I know Peter feels the same way, we want you to succeed, okay? But two, because we also want you to buy this other course, because we know not only do we get a cut from that, but we know that if you have this other course, that it's going to give you that much more success, okay? So you want to entice people, showing them that, hey, we know what you're talking about. We know what we're talking about here. We're giving away information that will, in itself, make a difference in this business. But therefore, if you purchase our stuff, you're going to get that much more. Very, very key information. Future team training. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit here what our bonuses is going to include when, in addition to what we're talking about today. So today you got a little taste about, what we do with our team, the kind of different bonus content that we give away to our team, and this is just a little taste of that. But our future team trainings, this is some of the things that we're going to be talking about as we go through the Social Secrets course for everyone that is purchasing our bonuses. One is you're going to learn the secrets of creating custom and lookalike audiences for the best Facebook ad targeting. Now, if you guys have never heard of lookalike audiences or custom audiences, you have no idea what I'm talking about, just know there's that much more of important stuff. As we talk about these different things, there's that many more things in Facebook advertising that you need to learn, that you're going to learn through us and through the course, that you're going to need to know, that will take you and put you so much further than the majority of people doing Facebook advertising, that it will have that much more impact on your business because you have that information and they don't, or they're not doing it successfully. You're going to discover how to fully use the Power Editor to have an unfair advantage over other Facebook advertisers. What's the Power Editor? Stick around and find out. They're going to talk about in Social Secrets. We're also going to take it further as well. And we're also going to be, as you see in our bonuses here, you're going to be watching us do it. You're going to watch Peter and I start from scratch, brand new sales funnels, and using these different things to take our business to the next level. You're going to uncover the real power of using Facebook conversion pixel to ramp up leads or sales. It depends on, or it could be both. I mean, you could be looking for leads and sales, but we're going to be using the conversion pixels that Facebook provides to, and not just one pixel, in multiple places, to be able to find out what's converting, what's not converting, making sure that we're getting the most bang for our advertising buck. And then the ones that are working that much better, of course, we're going to ramp those up and hit it with more traffic. We're going to follow the exact same profit-generating funnels that we create watching over our shoulder. I said that a minute ago, over our shoulder. You're going to be able to see exactly what we're doing and then duplicate it for your own stuff. So tremendous amount of stuff. This is just a taste of what we're going to be talking about in some of our training, but these are key things that I wanted you to see that's going to come in our bonuses. So just one of those things will explode your business. Lookalike audiences is huge, and again, if you don't know what it is, you will learn and you'll see why it's so important in your business. So let's talk about the Social Secrets course. So this was mentioned on the sales video. If you guys saw the sales video of Social Secrets, I'm going to show you real briefly what they're going to be including. Actually, some of what they're including. You see, I have a lot of etceteras in there because I couldn't fit it all on all these slides. But one of the things, obviously, they're going to have their 8-week online class, and that's every week a new module is released for 8 weeks. And out of those 8 weeks, they have 8 calls, and then we're going to have our 8 calls that go along with it. This is what's going to be in those modules. Again, just some of the key points of these modules. There's actually more than we're actually putting here. Module 1 is obviously to start from the beginning, setting up your Facebook ads, your fan page, etc. So getting you started, getting you off the ground. Module 2, and this is where Matt talks about that you will start making money in Module 2 if you are implementing everything you're supposed to. So Module 2 is your campaign setup using the Banner Machine Elite, which is, again, is that tool that you're going to have access to, that is the proven templates to use with your Facebook ads, and the Facebook Power Editor which we just talked about a minute ago. That's all going to be in Module 2, and just in my opinion, from what you get from just those 2 modules, you will be able to make the money back that you spend for this course. Okay? I believe that once we set up a funnel, and Peter, you tell me what you think, but I believe that once I put my funnel in place for the products that we're already marketing, that we market on Amazon, that in one day I'll make more than a $2,000 profit just from those funnels from learning from this course. What do you feel about that, Peter?
Yeah, I believe it to be completely true, Dave. The short video that Matt did yesterday alluded to that, both getting a brand new product up and running as well as giving a boost to a current product. Just the 2 things that you mentioned already, the Power Editor, dramatic difference, and also the pixel, the tracking pixel that will help target the market. Absolutely incredible. And without the insight that someone with the expertise and running experience, so to speak, those things can get lost in the process, and people get frustrated and get discouraged without success. But the inside skinny, so to speak, on what's going on here, you will be making money by Module 2. I'm 100% confident of that. 100%.
So I mean, again, and they offer, as we'll talk about here in a guarantee in a minute, but they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, which means you will be done. You'll be going actually starting Module 5, and you'll still be able to return this course. In addition to some other things, I mean, this is really a no-brainer for this course, because you can go through everything. If you're not making money, take the course back. I mean, if it's junk, then get it back. But you'll know, and in fact, you'll be making more money than the course costs you probably daily. That's my opinion. If you have everything else set up, which if you don't have set up, they're going to help you with that as well. Module number 3 is going to be talking about pre-selling. Pre-selling is basically getting the getting your customer wanting to buy before sending them to your Amazon page, for example. It's going to increase your Amazon conversion rate, and it's going to get you selling more on Amazon just from doing that one thing alone. Retargeting, some of you guys probably have never heard that word before. Have you ever clicked on something and then found that like an ad is following you around all the time no matter what website you go to? That's retargeting. We're going to teach you, and their course is going to teach you how to do that. So people are like, oh, geez, I keep seeing this over and over again. I want to know more about this. What is this? Okay, and then tracking. Tracking is very important. Making sure that things are working for you. Module number 4, sales copy. Okay, obviously you got to make sure that you have sales copy working correctly. Otherwise, people are not going to want to click through your ads or through your lead pages anyway. Conversions, we're working on that, ramping up, etc. Again, we talked about that. And we're going to be following that as well in our bonuses. Module 5 is going to be building a target list. Again, if you have a target list of customers that are interested in your product or in your niche of products, do you think you can market to them over and over again similar products? Yeah, of course. That is huge. If you have a target list of say 100,000 people that have bought from you over the past year, and Amazon happened to take a kaput and they're no longer around anymore, do you think you still market those people even though you're not marketing on Amazon anymore? Yeah, you have a list. The money is in the list. Once you have that in place, you're basically going to guarantee yourself success for life, pretty much. Using analytics, so we can actually use analytics to track email follow-ups, etc. That's going to be Module 5. Module 6 is optimizing your campaigns, following the reporting, going through and learning how to do it correctly, and building audiences. Again, I was talking about lookalike and custom audiences. They're going to talk about that in Module 6. Module 7, there's going to be a few campaigns that they talk about. This one's called a Tallywhacker. It's just an advanced lead funnel. I wrote that one in there because this is probably their best one they're going to be teaching us, the Tallywhacker campaign. Ezra and Justin have these very interesting names of their campaigns that they call this one. This one's the Tallywhacker. They have like the Brooklyn Shuffle, and they have the Mississippi Muffin Top. I mean, these have some interesting names. I don't care about the names. What I care about is these funnels and that they are proven to work. So that's important, and they're going to show us exactly how to set them up for our own businesses. Sales letters, email series, upsells, all that's going to be in Module 7. And then the last module, Module 8, is when they're going to take this that much further. This is a Facebook advertising course. Module 8 is specifically talking about how to get other social media traffic to your funnels. And so YouTube ads, Twitter ads. And Twitter is an up-and-coming area too. Twitter is Again, you can get so much traction from Twitter ads and more every day. YouTube ads, I mean, really, there's not really many people I know that are doing that, but the people that are doing it, very successful. Using webinars to sell. I could, this webinar right here. Peter and I could set this up as a selling webinar. We could actually charge for this webinar if we wanted to, and then get them to buy into something else after them. We can do that with our products, and they're going to teach us in Module 8 how to do that. So that's what's included in the different modules. The course itself, obviously, besides the 8-week online class, there's 4 software tools that they are going to have. One is the Banner Machine Elite. Again, I was talking about that before. You can get the generic one that they have, the Banner Machine tool, which I highly suggest you get either way. I had fun with that. I'm looking forward to the Elite one. We actually can't even access that yet until next Wednesday when the course launches. Excuse me. And so I'm looking forward to that because I want to get access to our Banner Elite tool. They have a landing page generator. So again, we're going to teach you how to use Leadpages. They have one that's even simpler that you don't have to pay anything extra for, that you can do right through their own thing, make a landing page generator. It's a little more generic, but that is another software tool that is included in the system. Super URL tool. Those of you guys that market on Amazon, this is a way to get the big bang for your buck when you're sending traffic to your Amazon page. It's called a super URL. And this will be a tool that you won't have to create yourself. It's going to be done for you automatically. And then we have a timeline cover creator, which when you saw the picture of our Facebook page that we have, you can actually use this to, instead of have to paying someone to do it, you use this tool to make your own cool graphics for your pages. And I'm sure you'll probably be able to make other images as well with this tool. It'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to it very much. They have the Social Secrets Ads, the Social Secrets Ad Masters group. Those of you guys that are in ASM, I think you understand the power of the social group that is ASM and everything that's posted in there. This is going to be for social secrets and it'll be something that you're going to have for life. Sometimes the power in the community is actually, I think, worth the course in itself. You're going to learn so much from the community and give and take and encouragement and learning from people that are making mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes. Very important part of the course. You'll have the 8 weekly coaching calls every single week. They have a three-day Facebook ads workshop that they did, and people paid, I think, like $5,000 to go to. You get the recordings of that for free. So that is included in the course. Something that I'm, again, looking forward to because I was not at the 3D workshop, and I'm looking forward to learning that. They have quarterly training updates throughout the year. Therefore, they're basically what they're going to go through is there's things changing in Facebook all the time, and they're going to go through and update the different training and tell you what is maybe something that's not working anymore or something new that is working. Very powerful part of the course. That's something that they didn't need to really include. They could just be done after Module 8 and never hear from them again. Those of you guys know that are part of the Amazing Academy with ASM, you know that they always over-deliver. And they always take care of us, and they always will have updates for life, and that's something that's very important. And there it is right there, lifetime updates to the course and tools. They're always going to be upgrading, updating things, making things better. So that's the course. The ironclad guarantee that they offer, again, this is what to me makes this a no-brainer because there's no risk. I mean, there's no risk in this to put it on your credit card and get started today, and here's why: because the 30-day no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee, and that 30-day period doesn't start if you purchase it today. That 30-day period starts on the first day of the training. So the 30-day period actually starts a week from today, which is the first day of the class, which is September 17th. So your money back guarantee will go to, there's 30 days in September, so it would go to October 30th or October 29th, one of those two. I got to look on the calendar, but that will actually get you to a day or two into Module 5. So you'll actually be able to get through more than half of the course, and you can still take this course back and get 100% of your money back. In addition to that, if that wasn't good enough, again, you can get started advertising in Module 2 and making money in Module 2. They are offering the guarantee, whereas they'll give you $1,000 of your advertising spend back to you if you make 200 sales from implementing the first 4 modules. So not only can you get 100% of your money back, but if you spend $1,000 and made at least 200 sales, which you will be able to just following the course, they'll give you $1,000 to pay for the advertising you just spent as well. It's incredible. Why can they do that? They can do that because this works. because if you're doing this and implementing this correctly, you're not going to take advantage of that. Now, if you're a person that doesn't, basically you're stealing or whatnot, you can probably get away with this, and they'll give you that if you want. But I'm telling you, you'd want to keep the course because and not take advantage of that, because that $1,000 they're going to pay that they would pay you for what you lost and get your money back. You're going to miss out on everything else that you're going to be learning from the course, and you won't have access to tools anymore. So anyway, that's just there for you just in case. And like they talked about with the beta group that they had in Austin there a few weeks ago, every single one of the people that had in there were making sales within the first hour. Every single one of them. So to get 200 sales in 3 weeks or 2 weeks is going to be cake, especially if you already have products up, which most of us do. You're going to get $1,000 of proven design templates. This is huge. If you have templates that they've spent millions of dollars and now they know the best things that work, and you don't have to spend millions of dollars to get the same thing, why would you not get it? I mean, this is something that I'm very excited for, to get these templates that Ezra has proven that works. You're going to get step-by-step personal Facebook campaign to copy. They're going to show you. I don't know if you guys saw the video that Matt put out yesterday that we posted, but if you haven't, watch it. They are going to give us a step-by-step personal coaching, basically, by showing us what they have implemented with one of their campaigns, and you can just totally take it and copy it. You just have to follow exactly what they've done and go ahead and duplicate that. That is hugely worth it right there. And then if you don't have, even if you're on this call and you don't have a business or product to promote, they're actually going to give you a list of products that you can sell now on Amazon with suppliers for those products. I don't know if you guys realize this, but they're giving you a business in a box if you don't have it, okay? So if you don't have something to sell, excuse me, they're going to give you something that you can sell. They can show exactly where to go, how to get suppliers for them, and then through us, if you need help with that, we'll show you, to give you a little bit of what we've learned through ASM, how you can get those selling and follow these principles to just kill it with those products. So, Peter, thoughts?
As you walk through that, I just have to chuckle. If I was buying a set of books and tapes on how to buy real estate with no money down, I know that I would find myself out there at some point wondering what on earth should I do. But these guys have literally given you a copy and paste of one of their own campaigns just as a bonus. As far as the banner machine, the template machine, all of the stuff, it's so crushingly doable. If the creative capacity is an intimidation factor for someone, don't let it be. All you have to do is change the picture of their product to your product, and a couple of words or phrases that make your product fit into the campaign that they offer. That's just one of the crazy bonuses. The idea that they give me $1,000 back if I didn't make up to 200 sales, it's just insane. It's a win-win-win. If you take and run with this, let me rephrase myself. In the grand scheme of things, as a business owner, spending $2,000 just on advertising is one thing, but a resource for advertising that you can use over and over and over and over, the money all of a sudden becomes a pretty small dollar figure. This is as close to a money printing press as you will find. And the last portion of that statement is this: they don't leave anything out. There aren't any little tiny secrets that they go, oh, well, if you click this button instead of that button and monitor your bid cost, you can lower your bid cost lower than anybody else and still get more traffic. They're not leaving out any super secret ninja tactics. Dave isn't leaving anything out. If Dave or I know about it, we're going to share it with you. There is so much potential, so incredibly simplistic, business in a box. This works. All you have to do is work it. So I guess I can put my cheerleader pom-poms down. I just shake my head and chuckle every time we go through stuff like this because it's crazy. The confidence that you can go forward with a package like this is just mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. They've gone over and above to deliver and to wipe out any concern that you might have as to whether or not this would quote-unquote work for you. It will work for you if you work it. So I'm thrilled, Dave. Again, you've done a phenomenal job. Thank you very much. I hope everybody on board is absorbing the gist of what we're trying to get across here. This is absolutely incredible.
And yeah, thanks, Peter. I appreciate that that your input and your knowledge, obviously your wisdom. For no, I mean you've been working with these guys for a lot longer than I have, and it just what they do, what they over deliver, and you've been working with us for some time. You know the same thing that we do as well. It's a no-brainer. That's what it comes down to, especially with the guarantees that are offered there. Next, I want to actually go through the Kettner team bonuses that we're offering. And again, if what we've already talked about hasn't done it for you yet, these just put you over the top. Those of you guys that have already been on board with our team that bought ASM through our links in the spring release there, ASM 3. This you guys know that we over deliver on this, and this is what we're offering again with the launch of Social Secrets. So first of all, you have a full day masterminding training event. If you guys have not got a chance to see some of the testimonials that we posted on the bonus page, please check them out. I mean, you'll hear how just that one day has impacted people. It was an amazing event that we had in Las Vegas, mid-July, something like that, and it was incredible. And we just we had people that said that was more impactful than anything else. So we're going to be doing that with you, and that's going to be announced. Another thing that was huge with our group was the live 8-week mastermind training series, and that's where we have our webinars, just like we're doing with this one right here. Where it'll be Peter, myself, sometimes Mary will be on there, sometimes Julian Thornton will be on there, Jerry Kirk will be on here. The different things that you guys will be able to learn from us, and like Peter said, this is no fluff information. This is stuff that we are doing with our business, and we're delivering, showing you exactly what you can do to duplicate what we're doing. And what we're doing, Peter and I are both running multi-million-dollar businesses right now. Jerry is building his multi-million-dollar business. Julian already has his. These are things that you want to learn from people that are already successful. And again, you have access to us, which is tremendous value. I was watching a video that someone posted earlier today, and basically someone offered this guy $10,000 that he was going to fly him out to come meet with him for a couple hours. $10,000 just to pick his brain for a couple hours. Well, Peter and I, we pick each other's brains all the time, and we don't pay each other $10,000. You know what? That's a good idea, Peter. We should start paying each other, see who gets more money by the end of the year. But this is something you have access to us. You don't have to go out and pay someone. You have access directly to us. So we have access to all of the other trainings and things that we are learning as well. So that one is huge. We have our secret Facebook mastermind group where we're all going to be able to interact together and learn from one another, and you can post something, and it's so impactful when you have a collaboration of community of people working together. You'll have the Kanban template system. Now these next two bonuses are from Jerry Kirk. What you saw about Jerry, I mean, he brings a lot to the table. This is an organization system not only for your business but even for your personal life. And through this system and also the Stop Doing Busy Work training course, these two things will get you more productive, will get more bang for your buck as far as your time. Those of you guys that say you don't have time in your life, you don't have time in your business, these two bonuses alone will get more time out of your day, and you won't feel like that anymore. Okay? I'm excited about learning this from Jerry. I'm sure Peter is too, because there's things that I do in my day that need to be taken out and be more structured, and that's something that Jerry brings to the table through these two bonuses. And we'll have the expert interview with Facebook ads experts. Again, learning from us and also other ad experts is the way to go. There's no reason to have to go out and recreate the wheel when you can learn from people that have already been there and have already done it. So that's a huge thing. We'll be sharing some of those. There's actually Julian has a guy. I'm not going to say his name right now, but he has somebody that he's going to be interviewing. Obviously, you're going to get through the bonus, and he's an expert. I mean, he actually sells courses for thousands of dollars himself, and I'm very excited about that one interview as well. And of course, you're going to have the future business and training update calls. Once you're part of our team, you're always part of our team. You're going to learn exactly what's going on all the time with what we're doing, and it's tremendous benefit when, again, being a part of us and everything that we're doing and moving forward together. All right, so with that, let's get on to our special bonus that all of you guys have been on the call now for a little more than an hour, and this is something that I'm excited to give some of you guys that are ready to jump on board and move forward with this. We're doing a special $100 Facebook advertised credit bonus. So those of you guys that are fast acting that want to purchase this course right now, you can get the $100 Facebook advertising credit bonus on top of everything else that we just showed you. Everything you get from from Social Secrets, everything you've gotten from our bonuses, all the guarantees, you're able to get this special $100 Facebook ad credit bonus. What you need to do is the next 10 buyers who purchase through our Social Secrets link, we're going to give you this $100 Facebook advertising credit to use with your first advertising campaign on us. So basically, we're just saving you $100 on the course, on the cost of the course by giving you this thing. So it's only for the next 10 buyers. I know we're going to start seeing some questions come in here, and people are going to say, "Oh, wait a second, we've already bought through you." That is correct. We have actually we were going to do this for 20 buyers, but we already had more than we had people that have already done it. So the people that have already purchased from us, so I can see there's 2 people on here already, Lenny, Judy. I've seen you guys posting some questions in there. You guys are already getting this, so not to worry. You don't have to go cancel it and reorder it again. We're going to give you this bonus as well. This is for the next 10 buyers that purchase through our link. Now, people might say, "Post here in a minute, Peter." And they're going to say, "Oh, okay. What's the link? What's the link?" You guys, the thing is, I have a link and Peter has a link. Jerry has a link. We are all promoting together. So I'm not going to put the link on the page. I'll just tell you that in your email that you were sent to get to the webinar, the Facebook group that you came through, whatever page, mine, Jerry, Peter's, the link is in there. Go through, and if you can't find it, post something here in the question box and says, "Oh, I don't know what the link is. I came through, whatever page. We'll give you the correct link." But I'm not going to post it on here because I don't. For example, Jerry, he did his own promotions and stuff. I don't want to have you go through my link and give me credit when Jerry brought you to this call. So we definitely don't want to do that. But next 10 buyers that come through, this will just be through tonight. If it's only 5 buyers and 5 come in tomorrow, it's just through midnight Pacific time tonight, or 10 buyers, whichever come first. So it's a nice little bonus there that you guys can take advantage of. So again, let's get on this. I guess on this quickly. And I posted here. Post any questions that you have regarding the Social Secrets course now. We'd love to answer them. So as you guys are going through and trying to become one of the next 10 buyers here to get this special offer that we have, we're going to take some time now, both Peter and I, to answer your questions regarding the Social Secrets course. So if you guys have questions, please make sure you're posting them in the chat box there. Peter, any comments before I start answering some of these questions here?
No, I think a phenomenal job so far. We've gone an hour and 15 minutes. I'm sure there's some questions out there. Let's just cut to the chase.
All right. Well, I see Lenny. Let's see. Lenny put a question. Is it still necessary to purchase Web Store Mastery, having purchased Social Secrets? Okay, because Lenny actually already purchased Social Secrets. Web Store Mastery is a program through Amazing Academy. It is not necessary for you, Lenny. Web Store Mastery, again, I did not purchase it. I believe that is actually a leading program into the ASM program itself. They do get into a little e-commerce stuff, which ASM didn't do last time, but I do feel that you do not need the Web Store Mastery with Social Secrets, so no need to worry about that. You're going to be sending, I know you do promotions on Amazon. You're going to be sending your traffic directly to Amazon. We will most likely, with our bonuses or our training day, one of the two, we're going to get into setting up e-commerce sites as well. So definitely no, you don't need to purchase anything extra for that. Peter, you didn't purchase Web Store Mastery, did you?
No, I did not.
All right. I didn't think. I really don't know many people that did. There's something else I want to throw out there too. There was a course that was live. I guess it was a week prior to the first video for Social Secrets that Ezra and Justin put out. It was called the I'm going blank. What was the name of that course, Peter?
Ezra?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I went blank. I'm gonna switch over. What's that?
I can't think of it, but I will in a second. Give me a second.
Okay. Well, there was a course that that they both put out, and I can't think of the name of it right now. What was that?
Channelizer.
Channelizers. Okay, great. Thank you. They put that out. It was a $2,500 course, and people were like, "Oh, wait a second. Is this the same as Social Secrets, or is it different? You know, why are they doing this course and that course?" It is different, although a lot of things that's going to be in Social Secrets is going to be some of the same things, like the same templates, the same different campaigns. I know it was a little confusing for some people. Some people told me, "Hell, I purchased the Channelizer method already. What should I do?" And I said, to be honest with you, I would return the Channelizer method and buy the Social Secrets. But you know, that's my view on it. I did not purchase it myself. But if you are confused about that, Social Secrets is different. Channelizer was through Ryan Dice, I believe, if you guys know who he is, not through Matt and Jason. So it was you know, through a whole different line of communication. So let me just go over a couple more things here. Make sure you guys are jumping on that Facebook ad bonus. I'm not going to go through our stats right now and see if we have any new sales coming in. Peter, maybe you could check on your end, but know that everything is time stamped. So we will see the first 10 that come in, and then those you guys will get that bonus, and we'll notify you guys that you have received that. Okay, so to get back to the PowerPoint here, the presentation, tomorrow, Thursday night, there's going to be a hangout with Matt, Jason, Ezra, and Justin, and they are going to be talking more about this Facebook campaign builder and how to do it. It's tomorrow night, Thursday, September 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be sending out the links for that a little bit later, but they're going to be going over the exact steps that you need to take in order to create successful Facebook ads. Again, this is all going to be free content, so I highly suggest that you guys actually get on that call. It is going to be the first-hand testimonials from that people just like you that turn their business around, spending a few hours a week building successful Facebook advertising campaigns. And you're going to learn how you can gain access to the tools that they use to construct smarter, higher converting Facebook ads. So this is tomorrow night. We'll be posting this link later, probably later tonight. I'll be posting it. Peter will be posting his. I'm sure Jerry will be posting his. It'll be tomorrow night. Make sure you register for that. Again, more free information. And do realize that the Social Secrets course does close for new people at Friday night. I believe it's, I'm not sure it's midnight Eastern time or midnight Pacific time, but it is going to be closing one of those two times Friday night. After Friday night, the course will be closed. And you know, they already said that they're not sure if they're going to be launching it again. But even if they do launch it again, it'll be at least 6 months down the road. So if this is something that you think is going to be impactful for your business, I would highly suggest that you get on it right away, especially knowing that you have the guarantees involved with that. And of course, we're doing our question and answer stuff. So I'm going to switch over now to so you can see me here. Where did I put that? Okay, I will find that, and then I got too many things open, Peter.
Me or you?
There. Oh, there it is, because I was looking to see the stats. That's what happened. All right, I think it is. It's not. I am looking for the to get back my screen, and I can't even find that where it is. That's because I got too many things open.
I can relate.
Go figure, huh? Oh, okay, there it is. All right, there I am. All right, so let's see what we have here. Questions. Let's see. Lenny says Social Secrets has offered a website, so that is what I'm asking. In addition to landing pages, that is one thing that is awesome about this program. They've offered a website. Peter, do you know what she's talking about with that website?
I'm sorry, I don't. No. I'm not sure, Lenny. I don't know.
Yeah, Lenny, I apologize. I don't know the answer to that, what it is. I know they have the landing page builder. If that's what you're talking about, I don't know about another website, but you're probably talking about the landing page builder they have. And with that, I do believe you have to put it on your own website, but I'm not positive on that. Again, this is all this course is going to be brand new for us as well. So whatever it is that they're going to be doing, then we're of course going to be helping you and teaching how to do that correctly. With that said, I still think Leadpages is easier. That's what we've been using, even though I would know how to put the code and stuff like that, but I don't need to because we can do it through Leadpages, so it makes it a lot easier. Any other questions? You guys have any other questions about social secrets? I know we've had some people drop off here and probably have more people on the recording, but I wanted to make sure we address anyone else's questions about social secrets if anyone has any more questions. I do want to mention too about some people have said to me, "Is that wow? It's $2,000 for this course. That's pretty expensive." And my view on that, and Peter, I want to hear your view as well, is not only do I think that you can make that $2,000 back probably in one day of promoting with the way they're going to be teaching you how to do the sales funnels and advertising on Facebook, but also that more than likely if you try to do this yourself, you're going to spend more than $2,000 in mistakes if you don't have the different techniques and the templates and all the different things that are offered in this program, as well as the different bonuses and training that I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, even if you're an expert in Facebook advertising, you probably get more benefit from learning some of the things that you don't know. You can take one thing that you learn. You can take one thing that you learned just from this webinar tonight that can make all the difference in your business and could make you an extra $2,000 a day for years to come. So, is that worth it to you? To me, it is. I mean, I'm always, like I said, I'm always out there buying new courses and buying new training because I know it makes a difference in my business. I've proven that, and I continue to make sure that I'm always learning and getting the best tools that are out there. And that's what we do. And if it's not good, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. If there's something that's junk, that's not good training, I get a refund on it. I'm going to take advantage of a refund if there's a refund that's not that good. Now, with that said, if it's great, if I'm learning from it, I would gladly pay extra for that course. For me personally, and I'll ask Peter what he thinks here in a minute, but $3,500 is what I personally paid for the ASM system. And again, that's something that's going to be launching here in October that if you guys are not a part of, you're going to want to take a look at that because that has changed our business entirely. But paying $3,500 for that program, now that we made it a multi-million-dollar business inside of a year, what's that worth to me? I would have gladly paid $10,000, maybe $20,000 for that program. If I knew that I was going to get to where we are today, I would have paid $100,000 for that program because that's what got us to where we are today. So it really comes down to what is it worth to you, and what are you able to implement from the training and tools that you have access to. Peter, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic.
I agree wholeheartedly, Dave. I can relate 100% to the idea that $2,000 is a lot of money and/or too much money. By the same token, I also know what it takes to start and build and grow a business. And if I say, well, I can't do it now, maybe I'll do it later. Sometimes Alexander the Great brought his army across the ocean and burned the ships and said, fellas, there's no going back. Sometimes that mentality will serve you very, very well. If you go back in time, maybe 15, 20 years, and believed that a McDonald's franchise was a slam dunk, it was. There was no way you could fail with a McDonald's franchise. And you had to pay through the nose to get one of those. And they told you up front, you probably won't be profitable for 2.5, maybe 3.5 years. Great Scott, you can make money with this thing in 2 weeks. If that's not music to your ears, then you get your 30-day money-back guarantee. You might even get $1,000 thrown at you to recover any advertising costs. And please help me if I hope I'm not destroying your name, Sige. The question about can I use this for any business? Yes, this is an advertising medium, probably the hottest and most easily accessible to literally anyone in any business endeavor right now. So absolutely. The focal point with these guys is physical products on Amazon, simply because that's their background, that's their forte, that's their niche marketplace of who they've sold to in the past. And it's music to the ears of the people that are advertising on Facebook or on selling physical products on Amazon, to be able to promote a brand new product, to be able to boost an existing product. Absolutely monumental. The difference between being on page 1 and page 2 on Amazon is night and day. If you can put together half a dozen products that are selling 10 to 20 a day, my gosh, you have a foundation of a six-figure income after all expenses said and done. The capacity to take your business at whatever level you're at right now and crank it up 1, 2, 3 levels with a high-quality advertising campaign, promotion, resource, guide, call it whatever you want, in my opinion, is priceless. So I can't endorse it enough, especially in light of the money-back guarantee that they offer you, to include, recovering any experimental costs that didn't go well for you. It's not a magic wand, but it works if you work it. And I can't say enough about it. I'm a guy that always wants to learn, always wants to grow. And another thing about this business is I honestly believe, and embraced from the start, that inside of every 6 months, it probably won't look the same that it looked 6 months ago. And that part of that is simply the evolving of an internet business that always has something new, always has something changing. People making millions of dollars on Google a few years ago aren't doing it anymore because Google made some changes. Well, now a different set of people are making millions of dollars on Google, and it's because of changes. Change is a constant in this deal, and if you're not on board and staying up on the front end of your surfboard, you might crash in a wave. But you know what? You get up and you catch the next wave. So this is phenomenal stuff, and I can't say enough about it. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. No, I appreciate that. That's a question that a lot of people ask. I'm promoting this, or I have a brick and mortar business. I had someone that contacted us on our Facebook page. It actually was from my hometown. They must have been one of my, I think they were one of my friends' contacts from where I went to school, where I grew up in New York. And they said, hey, we have I think it was a towing business, and we're looking to get more traction. We're looking to advertise in our local area, for our brick and mortar business. Can we do that? Of course you can. That's one great thing about Facebook, is you can actually target specific locales. And I guess we didn't really mention that on this call, but you can target cities, you can target zip codes, you can target different states. I mean, think about all the stuff that you put into your Facebook profile. Okay, every single one of those things you put in there, whether it be the movies you like, the books that you read, the groups that you like or you enjoy, that you're part of, where you went to high school, where you went to college, your age, your gender, all these different things. Every single one of those things you can use Facebook ads to target. Okay, so that is of benefit to us as marketers to be able to hit upon this. It doesn't matter if you're selling a product, it doesn't matter if you're doing a brick and mortar, it doesn't matter if you're promoting a network marketing business. I mean, whatever it is that you're promoting will work with Facebook ads, with what we're talking about here. So that's why this is for everybody. That's why I wish we had thousands of people on this call, because people don't know what they don't know. And if they did know a little bit about this, they would be on this call and they'd be buying this course. I guess it was Serge. It's either Serge or Sergey, but it's probably Serge is what he said, Peter. He wrote back in there, just let you know, it was, I guess Sergey wasn't the full name that when he put in when he did the webinar. That's okay. Lenny says, can we promote Shopify through Facebook, which is our e-commerce platform? Yes, of course, you can. In fact, one of the campaigns I believe that Ezra does talks about going through the. I believe he does Shopify as well, as that's what he's going to be showing that. And if he doesn't show that, then we will show that, because one of the things on my plate of to do, and I think it's on Peter's as well, is to get our Shopify e-commerce store set up. So definitely. we can do that. We can do both. I mean, we set up funnels for directly to Amazon, so we're really doing it for e-commerce sites as well. So, other questions? Other questions? Anything? Other questions out there people have that we can address on this call? If by chance you are watching the recording of this call and you have questions, you can contact me directly. Again, my name is Dave, and you can catch me at davekettner.com, and that will go directly to me. Peter, you want to share your contact information? People have questions for you?
Absolutely. It's my business name. It's support at Cedars of Life, like the cedar tree, cedarsoflife.com.
And I guess support would be Mr. Peter himself there?
It's actually my better half who goes by a code name, but we'll talk about that later.
All right, so you'll just in the subject line just put social secrets, and that'll be redirected from his better half support over to the lower half support. But yeah, send your questions if you're listening to this recording. Again, don't forget, things shut down for social secrets on Friday. Friday late night. I would not wait till then. If those of you guys that are, again, if you're in the first 10 people, and I believe, well, last I checked, there's still spots available. So if you want to get that $100 of free ads to get started with, you can take advantage of that bonus that we have offered for everyone online here. If you're watching the recording and you're watching it tonight, Wednesday night, September 10th, get in there right away. I mean, again, we're going by a timestamp, and if you do qualify and you get that extra bonus, we will send the information so you can take advantage of that bonus that we're giving to you as well. Yesterday, it was a cool bonus. I don't know if many of you guys saw this. We actually had a few sales go through yesterday, and every single one of those people that bought yesterday, they got a special bonus through Matt Clark. And I don't know if you heard this, Peter. You might have if you saw it, but they were. I'm looking at my little handy-dandy note sheet here that I wrote from. I watched the video that Matt did yesterday, which was about time and money. It was about 30 some odd minutes yesterday, but he offered bonuses that just for yesterday, up to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time yesterday, the first 300 people that bought after watching that video, so pretty much all day yesterday, he offered a private 20-minute consultation with Matt Clark himself. The value of that is tremendous, and so the few people on our team that got in on that, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be a great bonus for you as well. Let's see what else we have here. Lenny said 2 weeks is totally music to my ears because she's been struggling. Yeah, you think it's going to happen for you pretty quick, Lenny. What I would suggest, those of you guys that have your own products, make sure that you get plenty of products in stock for your Facebook campaigns that you're going to be doing, because you're going to be making sales. And the sad thing is when you start making a whole bunch of sales, like you get 100 sales in a day and you realize you only have 200 items in stock, and you realize you have to wait another 3 weeks to get, or 4 weeks to get more stock. So you might want to start looking to get some stock so you're able to maintain these funnels that are just going to start killing it for you. If you can, I mean, again, it comes down sometimes to a cash flow. If you can't do that, you can only build with what you can do at the time. And then she also says, thank you, have it set up, looking forward to optimizing it. Great, Lenny said you're ahead of us. We haven't even, Peter and I haven't set up our Shopify sites yet. We need to. Okay, let's see. You guys mentioned other social media channels, but did not say nothing regarding Pinterest. That's growing so fast. Are you guys going to cover it as well? I mean, do you have strategies for it as the last module along with your YouTube, etc.? Thank you, guys. Pinterest. Peter, you're the Pinterest expert, right?
No, my better half is.
Oh, that's right. The main top-level support. Sir, just to be honest with you, Pinterest is very new to me. Pinterest is, I do believe it's going to be talked about. They had talked about it, I think, in one of the videos, that Pinterest is one of the up-and-coming areas to hit upon. If they do not talk about it, then we can share with you some of the things that we're personally doing. I don't do much with Pinterest. I have people. I have an outsourcing team that does stuff for us. So yeah, we're definitely utilizing that. I would have to get the information of what they're actually doing with it. Sometimes I don't even know what they're doing. I just have them. I know that they're doing the marketing for us, so we can definitely hit upon that if needed. And whatever is working, just so you know, we're always going to be talking about it, whether it be in during the 8 modules or in the training day or in our updates. Always we're going to hit upon stuff that's working, and this is where maybe sometimes where there's people in our group that know more than what we do, because we all bring different things to the table. The things get posted in the Facebook group, and we learn from one another things that worked and so on. So again, the power of the group. Lenny says she has 600 in stock at her home office. Perfect, Lenny. I think you're going to be good. You're going to probably want to get stuff to FBA. If I were you, things sell better in FBA than shipping from your office, but we can talk about it later as well. So if there isn't any more questions, I think we're going to call it a night, Peter. I know we've gone over an hour and a half now, so I hope you guys got good quality, good information from our call. Again, I look forward to working with each and every one of you on our team. And again, if you guys are on the fence with this, and if you still have more questions, send us to our email. Again, mine's Dave at if I can get my email out, Dave@DaveKettner.com. Peter is support@cedarsoflife.com. That one's correct, Peter. Hopefully I got that right.
That's correct. Thanks, Dave.
Okay, and just put in the subject social secrets, and we'll be in contact with you with your questions. Again, we have to move pretty quickly on this because the course is going to be closed soon. If you're on the fence, like I said, they have 4 payment options. They have a 4 payment plan option where you can get started for, I think it's $577 for the first month. Why not? I mean, get in there, see what it can do for you. Again, if it doesn't work, get refunded. I mean, you can even get refunded on your Facebook ads if you need to. So it's really a no-brainer. It's exactly what we're doing in our business, and if you want to learn from, like I said, from us that are absolutely killing it with this business, with this model of promotion, then join us. I would love to have you and have you achieve the same kind of results that we are achieving. Or even if you just want to get a small piece of what we're achieving. I mean, Peter's already accomplished over $140,000 a month in Amazon sales. I've accomplished over $285,000 in Amazon sales a month, and we're going to be growing. And by the end of the year, we expect to be doing, like, I think we're both shooting. Peter, I don't know if you're shooting for this. I know Julian and I are, but we're thinking that after all the holiday sales and whatnot, that we're going to be at $1 million a month in sales. Okay, and you're hearing that correctly. $1 million in sales a month with this business model. And Peter, is that what you're shooting for?
It is. I'm running as fast as I can. Like I said earlier, I like running through the place with my hair on fire. My highest month was 185, and that was very, very exciting. The idea of friendly competition between you and Julian is huge motivation for me. But it's also the business is a lot of fun as well as being extremely rewarding, especially when there are a constant flow of new ideas and ways to grow your business. Very briefly, I think most business owners, especially in America right now, are killing themselves with the question, how can I grow my business? How can I make more money? And we literally sit on a business model that has how many different 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 different ways to grow your business. And advertising on Facebook right now is so hot, so fast, and just like we said here tonight, maybe Pinterest is the next one, maybe Twitter, maybe YouTube. We have several ways to grow our business. Well, this one is working. All we have to do is copy exactly what these mentors are offering us. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to be creative. You simply do what they tell you to do, and it works, and you grow your business, and you make more money, and you too can set goals like, yeah, I want to make 100 a month. Yeah, I want to make $1 million a month. Yeah, I want to net $1 million a month. How about that one? I want to do my business from anywhere in the world. I want to do it with a laptop on a beach. I only want to look at my laptop once a week. God bless you. It's all possible. It really is.
Yeah, it's all about what you're willing to put into it as well. Peter and I are both doing this full time. Although I think that Peter, that best month you had, were you still working a full-time job at that time, or was that the month prior?
It was right at transition time. That helped me. That pushed me over the edge. That was good.
Okay.
So yes, you can do this business part-time. You can start part-time. You can just get something done of value every day, and it will happen. Get a calendar, put X's on the calendar, whatever you got to do. Just do something tangible that moves your business forward on a daily basis.
And just so you know, too, when we're talking about some of these sales targets and whatnot, we've seen this happen. Both Peter and I were selling our own products for the first time during the holiday shopping season last year, and we both ran out of. I think you ran out of stock, Peter. I know I was running out of stock. One of the things that we're going to make sure we're doing this year is putting excess stock into supply, because we have found from other sellers and from our own experience that during the month of the end of November all the way through December, that your sales can quadruple. And so you want to make sure that you're being able to maintain that. With that said, I firmly believe that the Facebook advertising platforms and funnels that we're going to be putting in place will quadruple that as well. So we're talking about a tremendous increase in sales, not only from the holiday shopping season, but just from Facebook techniques that we're going to be putting in place.
Absolutely, and it's certainly not too early. In fact, if you're not planning for Christmas right now, you may be missing the boat. Get your hands on whatever you can get your hands on, especially if you're importing from China, because everybody else is going to be too, and the factories can only do so much.
Yes, this is true. I know that there's a lot of things that I need to get in place for Christmas shopping as well, which still needs to be done. But there's always plenty of work that needs to be done, so not a problem. But all right, let's call it a night here. Again, thank you for your time, everybody. I hope everyone learned some valuable stuff. It would be great if you're purchasing the Social Secret course from us, and we'd love to work with you on that. I think it's really, like I said, it's a no-brainer, and I hope that you do purchase it. Even if you don't purchase it, I hope you take and use the free information that you've gotten from the video series, from what we share with you on this webinar. Do make sure that if you watch the recording, I'll have it posted here. As soon as YouTube gets it up, I will post it into, I'm sure Peter will post it into our Facebook groups and on our team boards that we have. And again, it's going to be down in less than 2 days, so make sure that you get everything from it, and we'll move from there. So, and Peter, I thank you for your time. I know it's family time usually this time of night for you. It's getting close to dinner time here in Arizona, our time, and family time awaits. So thank you for your words, your wisdom, and your encouragement.
Thank you, Dave. Another great job. Thanks for everybody for attending. Hope you take advantage of this. It can be a game changer, absolute game changer.
All right, guys. Again, well, thanks again, and have a wonderful night. Look forward to catching you when we do our bonus webinars with the Social Secret events. All right. Take care, everyone, and
Bye all.
God bless.